say for instance now you got a child with a woman, right?
Okay.
But she has other kids, other baby fathers, right? So
Okay.
let's just use a number. Let me just throw out a number. The woman has 3 kids. You have 1 kid with her. So now the other 2 children have 2 other baby fathers. They just not yours.
Whoa.
Right? So now let's say you come around, I want to take my son on a trip. I want to buy my son a P5. I want to buy my son food. I want to do with my son.
Yo.
Do you think he's obligated to, buy stuff for the other kids or treat those other kids fairly because those are technically his son brothers and sisters or whatever?
All right. I'm going to start off by saying this. If you messing with a shorty and she got like 2 baby fathers and then you the 3rd baby father, then that's kind of a red flag.
That's a red flag.
Let's be serious. That's a red flag. That means she got something going on and guy's not wanting to stay with her. Not to say that she don't deserve a relationship, but something is wrong. It ain't right. You got to get straightened out. That's number 1. Number 2, if I am taking care of my child, if I have a child with that person, in the wildest scenario, obviously, it's I'm taking care of my child. The others that you have, that's not my responsibility.
Right.
That's not my responsibility. Now, let's say if it was a birthday or something. Well, and I'm a nice guy. Like if it's Christmas, I get them all something. You know what I mean? Just a little something. But my son or my daughter is getting a good gift from her father.
But even when it's Christmas though, you're telling me the other father's not gonna be getting their kid something for Christmas. So now, but see, this is my problem with this.
And that's a tough question.
This is my problem with this. This question came about in my head because you guys might have saw this video last year. It was kind of viral last year about a father pulled up to the crib with McDonald's for his son, and then the mother recorded him saying, "Oh, don't bring that food in here. If you didn't bring enough for my other kids, don't bring that food in." He said, "Bruh, I'm bringing food for my son. He's hungry." Then everybody just yo, it's just $1 minute. You could bring food for all those kids. But I'm like, which is true. It's just all right. Can't he just bring a little extra food? I probably would have just bought a box of pizza. Yo, here's a box of pizza. Share it out as you want. But at the same time, he's not obligated to think about those other kids. This is where I think entitlement comes through. It's look, you have other baby fathers. Either you call those baby fathers to bring food for the kids, or you provide food for the kids. Now me, like I said, I probably would have just been let me get a box of pizza or something. But I can understand how life but I understand how life works sometimes.
But what if they're lactose intolerant?
But bro, I understand how life works sometimes. I can imagine if I'm a father at home chilling. What if my son calls me and be like, "Dad, I'm hungry. Can you get me this and that and this?" I'd be like, "All right, cool." I'll go get the food that my son requested, and I'm coming to the house to drop it off. You might not have even been thinking about the other kids because you just thinking about your child. You know what I'm saying? Now you're in trouble for getting food for your child. Again, you know what I'm saying? It's what if he doesn't have these kids on his mind at all times? So I can understand, as a mom, he's oh, I don't want my other kids to feel left out. But at the same time, you chose to open up your legs to all these other men and have them all have different baby fathers. So now let's just say, bro, you get food for all the other kids, right? Because you say, I don't want them to feel left out. Where does it end? Say if you're one of your baby fathers that's very active, and say, hey, I want to take my son on a trip. They're going to feel left out because Johnny went to Disney World.
Oh, yeah.
Other kids didn't. Now, let's just say Christmas. You as a father getting big gifts, nice brand name clothes, PS5s, whatever. The other kids' baby father's not doing that, and they feel left out. birthdays. So I'm like, where does it end that you have to stop providing for giving gifts to those other kids because they don't feel left out? Like, when is it going to be like, yo, it's not my kid? If you keep saying, oh, don't make the other kids feel left out.
I will say this. The way you can draw the line is if you are not with the girl, like it's one thing to say she got your kid and 2 other kids from 2 other men.
And I'm talking that if you're not with her.
Yeah, so if you with her, then okay, you kind of like have to take care of everybody.
Yeah. If you with, that's different.
Right? But if you not with her, absolutely not. Like, you're not taking care of 2 other kids. That's not yours. The other 2 baby daddies got to step their game up and help their kid. You know what I mean? Because think about it. Even if we're talking about a shorty like that, like, she definitely got child support on one out of 3.
1 out of 3.
1 out of 3, bro. Okay, so she getting bread from like 3 different people.
Right.
3 different sources of income coming in for their child if the father is, responsible enough to take care of their child, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like you shouldn't feel like you have to take care of the other 2 children because that's not your responsibility.
But
you
guilt
don't
is
interact
always
with
going to come in, and she's always going to come to you be like, yo, it's not fair to my other kids how, this child's getting so much.
The problem is with that woman. I seen that video. I think it was McDonald's. Mm-hmm. McDonald's, the kid bought, the father bought McDonald's for his child and the other kids didn't get anything. Listen, I get it. It sounds messed up. He could have bought, a 20-piece nugget box or something for all of them, right? But he's not with her, and his responsibility is for the child he had with her.
That's all I'm saying.
Right? Because what if she goes to another man after him and have another child, a 4th child? Like, what, you supposed to buy for everybody?
But this is what I'm saying. It's like,
even if that man was the first one to have a child with her, he shouldn't be worried about the other 2.
But this is what I'm saying. It's like you want to do for your child, but now you're supposed to just think about those other children all the time. Like, I just want to buy, like, if I'm buying a pair of sneakers for my child, now I'm going to have to buy 2, 3 other pairs of sneakers because them children can't feel left out. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, where is the line end? If you're not, again, I'm talking from
the line ends is if it's a birthday,
a standpoint, if you're not with the girl.
If it's a birthday party, you holding a birthday party for your son turning whatever age, the other kids can come in. They're not getting a gift. Obviously, it's not their birthday, right? They're invited. The other kids are invited. If it's Christmas now, no, you get your son a gift. If you have extra money or you say, hey, let me get the other kids some socks or some shit, like, sure. But again, that's not your responsibility. You gotta buy them
Christmas gift? Like, ain't the father supposed to be buying their kids
He
Christmas?
is, but like, okay, because I'm the type of dude like if I was that guy in that position, I'd say, look, I'll get my son the PS5 because that's what he said he wanted. Mm-hmm. I'll probably get him 2 extra controllers.
No, that's fair.
You see what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Hey,
I think that's fair.
It ain't they PS5, but I know he gonna play the game with them.
Of course, like you get 2 extra controllers.
You see what I'm saying? I'll spend $70, $80, whatever to get an extra controller and shit for them all to play. But yo, that's my son's PlayStation. It's not your PlayStation. You feel me? But I thought about y'all.
So you get an extra controller.
So I get the extra controller. You see, like you gotta know how to play the game. Like
right.
You can't like, cause again, like I think, let's say if I was that child and not in their shoes, and I see, my stepbrother, his father is doing all this good stuff for him, but my biological father ain't doing shit for me. I'ma feel left out.
But no, and
that's not my fault.
That's not your fault. And that's not the father and your brother's fault. To be honest, that's your mom's fault.
It's your mother's fault.
It's your mother's fault.
She gotta make up for that. She opened her legs to have all these damn kids. She better be able to take care of all of them.
So that's what I'm saying. Does now the father who's involved have to feel guilty and provide for these other kids?
Look, okay, rightfully so. He should not feel guilty at all. There's no need to feel guilty because that's not your child. That's like seeing a child on the street and feeling like it's your child.
Exactly.
That's not your child. Like, you're not gonna go above and beyond. Like, you might give him $1. You know what I mean?
You do something.
You might go buy him a meal. You see a kid outside starving or whatever. You might buy him a meal. You know what I mean? You might give him something to eat. But you're not gonna go as far as say, yo, come in my house. I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna be your father. Like, that doesn't happen.
That's what I'm saying. But that's all I'm saying. But it's like, yo, the line has to draw somewhere. Like, if it's, again, from that video, if it's food, it's like, all right, yo. It's all right, got $1 here's an extra burger or 2 for your brothers or some shit. But it's like, bro, like, where the fucking line is? Like,
wait. So if your son likes, like, I haven't been to McDonald's in years, but like,